Justin Herbert going against Washington, or rookie sensation. Is he a sensation yet?
He's not a sensation
Jaxson
yet.
Dart.
But
Jaxson Dart.
he is the first rookie quarterback to ever win his first game against a 3-0 team or better. So
good for Jaxson Dart. All right. Well, we're gonna make this one a little quicker because we got to get to all your comments here. I promise you by 12:30. It's gonna be a little bit over because these matchups have been tough. So I'll start with first here. First glance, it's Justin Herbert. Like, if anyone sees this, first glance, it's Justin Herbert. And I don't blame you. Washington does give up 19.4 fantasy points to the quarterbacks. The Commanders' defense is weak. They rank 27th in yards allowed per game. Herbert's very efficient at throwing the ball. Like, unbelievable. I went through almost every single NFL team this morning to find out the targets per, the receivers or the tight end, the pass catchers. Quentin Johnson has 37 targets. Keenan has 35, and Ladd has 27. I could not find another team, and I think I went through all of them, that has 3 pass catchers above 20 targets each. I couldn't find one. It doesn't exist. They are the opposite of what they did last year. Last year, they were slow, boring, barely threw the ball. Ladd was their only threat on the passing game. It was very methodical, but Herbert was very efficient. This year, the total opposite. He's 4th in passing yards, and he's 2nd in total air yards. Herbert has been a revolution and someone that we wanted to see this guy get unlocked. He's finally unlocked. I don't feel like we've seen this Justin Herbert since his rookie and sophomore seasons. This is incredible. He's playing at an MVP level right now. The Commanders play a lot of zone defense. About 64% of their defense is zoned per Sharp Football Analyst, by the way. That's a shout out to them. Herbert crushes zone defenses. He completes 77% of his passes against the zone. Every time he plays zone defense, his passer rating is 122. I'm going to be the obvious guy here. I'm not even going to read you Jaxson Dart stuff because I don't need to. This is a smash start with Justin Herbert. There's no other option. Yes, New Orleans is bad who Jaxson Dart's playing. But I'm sorry, Jaxson Dart doesn't have a QJ on his team. Imagine that. I just said Jaxson Dart doesn't even have a Quentin Johnson on his team. I said that, and it's true. He doesn't have a Ladd. He doesn't have a Keenan. He doesn't have a Hampton. He doesn't have a Harbaugh. I'm going to go with the guy on the better team. He's going to score the most points, who has the best coaching, who has the best players, and who is the better quarterback. I'm going Justin Herbert. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, I mean, up front, it looks like a Justin Herbert day. Matchups, they're about even. The Commanders give up the 8th most points to the quarterback position, whereas the Saints give up the 6th most points. So it's really coming down to just the nitty gritty. Jaxson Dart only had 1 touchdown last week, he had 2 touchdowns, but so that's good. But I'm at 111 passing yards last week in his first start, which isn't great. 13 completions out of 20 attempts. So he didn't even get to really pass the ball that much, but he did get 10 rushes for 54 yards, which we all know running quarterbacks are kind of big in the fantasy world, especially ones that can also score touchdowns. Herbert can run the ball sometimes, but it's not really like a Jaxson Dart kind of run. I want to be different this week. I don't want to start Jaxson Dart. I did tell people to pick him up on waivers. I don't roster Jaxson Dart anywhere, but if I did, I'd consider it this week. I'd consider it just because it's going up against the New Orleans Saints in a second matchup. It's first road game, but he's going back down south. I'm going to go Jaxson Dart here this week. I like the rushing upside. I think they get that passing game a little bit more spread out. It's not going to be, hey, there's Malik. Where's Malik? Where's Malik? Because Malik's not there anymore. They're going to have to figure that out. They're going to have to spread that ball to guys like Wan'Dale Robinson, Darius Slayton.
Who else?
Those two. Jalen Hyatt.
Scatterboo, man. Scatterboo's got to come up big in the passing game.
He's going to have to come up big in the passing game. I'm worried he's more of the running back. He reminds me of Peyton Hillis, but I'm going to go Jaxson Dart specifically because that rushing upside. I think they're going to use him a lot more in the rushing game with Cam to really get that offense going. Hopefully this is it. Hope this is the guy Brian Daboll really wanted. So this is the week. He's not going to do it against Philly. He's not going to do it against Denver. Then he has Philly again, then San Francisco, Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit. Like the rest of the weeks look awful. But this is a good week to maybe get something out of him to really let him just play ball.